Especially that before you didn't have to take nearly as seriously as you do now. Right now, the matchup knowledge against that character is going to be pretty important. As you see the handshake. Nuckle do the sole Western representative in the top 8. The only other one that was close was Mr. Crimson, who Nuckle do beat to make top 8 in this bracket.
Yeah, and one thing about Trashbox, you know, people always famously say he's the #1 player on CFN.
Yeah.
And, you know, honestly, playing that many matches, winning that many matches, you gain so much knowledge and so much opponent characters, matchup, you know, all this stuff. I'm not surprised to see him, you know, making top 8 at events like this, like EVO Japan.
And we see here, G for Nuckle not surprising, I think, and Birdie for Trashbox. One thing you see about G's Nuckle's G that's a little different than many other G's is he does a lot of raw dash punch. That's something he really likes doing. It's tough for a character like Birdie to punish well. It's -4 with pushback. The other thing is, you know, when people do stuff with G and then they whiff and then they buffer light kick in a rush, he likes doing fierce in a rush. He just does like wheel kick, wait a second, fierce in a rush. And that's something you're going to see a lot from Nuckle G so far. So check that out. It's very different than a lot of other G players you see.
And we talked about this as well, I think it was yesterday, right? Birdie obviously nerfed a bunch with a bunch of his normals. Oh no, I think this was with Logan that I was talking about.
We brought it up too. Raw dash punch right away from Nuckle.
Yeah, exactly as you said.
Yeah, something he does quite a bit.
Oh, too far for that to connect.
Yeah.
Now the pressure from Trashbox. Oh, here we go. The crush counter builds up the levels. And this is something that's important for Nuckle, getting that level 2. I'm sorry, level 3 presidentiality, but actually goes for the pressure instead this time. And now he's down to level 1 presidentiality.
Anti-air is clean. Oh, hit confirm, low chain. He gets a great setup off of this. Air flip out from Nuckle but the overhead will kill it. Air flip out really, really useful, I think, especially for a character like G. He gets so much reward off of it. He's a 4-frame character, so he doesn't have good defensive options.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wow. Okay. Just went for the heavy punch, just in case he tried to delay, press a button, and Nuckle was certainly rewarded with that crush counter. Yep, jump over, switch the sides.
Yeah, I feel like that was so late that Nuckle could have almost anti-aired it. Like double dash, jump over. Slammering him.
It's definitely more whiff punishable, but it's got a whiff.
Yeah. Doesn't whiff. What are you going to do about it?
Oh. Just hammering.
All right, it's going to be big. Corner carry on this is the big part.
Yep, this is G. This is G. You could be dead. However, Birdie with a lot more help than a lot of other characters.
Yeah, he wins on the next hit. No, the setup.
Knew it.
As soon as Nuckle neutral jump, that's a bad sign. Oh, it's an overhead.
Oh my gosh.
Not dead. And he doesn't have the wheel kick after. Oh, the crush.
Heavy juggle.
Yeah.
I can't believe that kill.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, there's more after, too. That was
That's true.
Nuckle knew it.
Man, Nuckle with the comeback. And, you know, remember, most characters in this game did get a little bit of a health buff.
Buffering that light kick all day. And so far, he's been kind of struggling on the ground, I think, in this matchup. Fireball. I think we need to see a little bit more fireball from Nuckle. So yeah, he brings it out immediately.
Oh, just dashes up, gets the command throw.
Yeah, I mean, he gets away with that because Nuckle throwing fireball, so he thinks, okay, I should wait for the jump. And then Trashbox like, oh, you think I'm going to jump? I'll just dash up command throw.
Yep. Very standard kind of Street Fighter mind games there. Nice resistance.
No.
Not cancel that standing heavy punch. Is this going to be a stun?
Yeah, and he's going to have critical R for this combo as well.
He's going to be able to do it. Light it up.
Low smash, critical R. Light up. Easy peasy, Nuckle. I like the jump over as well, so you didn't have to worry about a corner position. Just set him up in the middle of the screen. I like that choice. Very, very smart. And the way he's been pressuring has been great as well. So Nuckle good adjustment. I like in the last round bringing out a few more fireballs, making Trashbox uncomfortable.
Curious if Trashbox might actually try to bust out the head at some point, but he's going to stick with Birdie for now.
Yeah, I think in this matchup, Birdie's fine. Again, raw dash punch. What are you going to do to punish? It's, you know, you got to be close enough for light kick into bullhead, and yeah, I mean, it's very good. All right, there's a whip punish on a missed space button from Nuckle.
Okay, nice. Clipping him out of that jump.
Yeah, Nuckle Dude slows down on the dash punches a bit. I think he's seen some buttons from Trashbox, yeah.
I mean, so far I feel like Trashbox is...
Oh my god!
He was ready for that EX headbutt and punished it so well.
Yeah. So interrupt EX bullhead like that, I don't know if I believe it.
Like, I feel like that comes from, like, maybe playing Mena RD a bunch online or something, you know? Nuckle Dude does do that a lot, plays against a lot of the other top players in long sets.
Yeah, or walk up V skill, no command throw yet from Nuckle Dude. Got to imagine that's something he's going to represent soon.
Oh, he's going to get the jump in. He doesn't have the V trigger anymore, but that's not going to stop G from getting a good chunk of damage.
Oh, he tried it!
But then no cancel from Trashbox.
Keeps it safe, does not go for the command throw that time. The jump.
There we go, there we go. Okay, all right. Because
yeah.
Trashbox lost that one, that would have been a tough one.
Yeah, Nuckle Dude missed a little walk forward before the command throw, didn't have quite enough range. But it was time to bring it out, I think. Oh,
okay, not that time. Maybe he tried to stop it again. Good spacing.
Front throw. Has to respect. Oh, did not respect the heavy kick after. Just buffered the jab.
Gets in there with the buttons. Catching Trashbox. I mean, it wasn't a counter hit, so it wasn't a wake-up button.
He beats the EX Bullhorn. Trashbox likes to do that twice in a row, though. Oh. Yeah, good activation point. Now that Fierce is going to be pretty close to death for Nuckle Dude. Yeah, cannot get hit by that button.
Yeah, very confirmable on hit. Single hit into the high chain.
Overhead hits. Low chain's gonna bring him in. He catches him trying to jump the command throw.
So good damage here. He's gonna need one more mix.
Baits the
walk
throw.
Back.
Yeah.
Shimmy.
Clean from Nuckle Dude. He just knew in that moment Trashbox wanted to do something on defense. Also, maybe looking for EX Bullhorn or yeah, to come out of that situation. So I like the walk back a lot.
Okay, there we go. Armor on the EX Bullhorn.
Yeah, I think that's a good counter, but also, as Birdie, you might want critical art in the last round, right? It's something that is so useful for you.
But that's also why you see it's important to get that second level of presidentiality, right? Because then it's a two-hit fireball. It'll stop that armor.
Yeah, we haven't seen Nuckle Dude go to the raw dash punches very much anymore either. It seems like maybe he's expecting Trashbox to interrupt it.
Yeah, walks forward to block it as fast as possible. Give it less frame advantage, essentially. Oh, there we go. Towards the corner. No, actually, he uses the chance to set up a can, activates the V-trigger raw, so now that stand heavy punch again, a very scary button to deal with.
Yeah, Nuckle Dude dies in one hit now because of critical art.
But also, Nuckle Dude, so close. He just wants to block a couple more to build that V-trigger like we were talking about before.
Yeah, if he blocks with Fierce, he's going to have V-trigger and then be able to do smash and to activate, so that's why he's walking up and blocking. Yeah, he's got V-trigger now.
Now he backs up.
Oh, it hit? No, the jump back! I think a little far. I think a little far.
A little too late. Oh my gosh, a drop from Nuckle Dude!
EX chain for the damage.
Oh, not quite enough. He didn't get a damage buff.
Oh boy. This is a big start for Nuckle Dude. Walk up, command grab.
And he has a critical art sitting there.
He's running out of time though.
Yep, 10 seconds. He needs
the late rise.
Hit.
Oh my V reversal.
Heck?
He tried it. He just walks back, crouching fear. Look at the smile on his face. He's like, you didn't see that one coming on CFN, did you?
He's like, you didn't see that one coming. Neither did I.
Neither
but it's
did
all
I.
good. It's all good. I'll take it. And
who do you think you are? I am.
And Nuckle Dude kind of has a little wry smile on his face too.
All right, walk up heavy kick. And yeah, every first round, he loves the early smash. That's something that he brings out a lot and then slows down on it. Yeah, too far.
Yeah.
He would have had to done raw bullhead there.
Yep, good anti-air reaction. Knuckle just walks away after landing.
Yeah, one thing about Nuckle Dude G is I don't think about him as like the most grounded G ever, and I think in a matchup like that, you know, you're not going to see him whip punishing a ton. It's going to be a lot of buffers.
And you can see all of a sudden Knuckle Dude being a lot more aggressive.
Yeah.
Raw fireballs, raw dash punches again, and now even raw flame kicks as well.
Doesn't take the level, prefers the setup, takes the front throw. Oh, the command throw, the jab doesn't matter. Yeah, and that command throw hurts. It does a lot of damage.
I mean, to be able to get that kind of damage off of a command throw is just something that's so unique for G. It's why he's so scary once he knocks it down like that.
Yeah, I mean, he can get V-trigger without getting V-trigger, right? That's the way the character works with the levels. So many of those raw dash punches are just working out.
Yeah, Yeah, but I mean, he's down a lot in life right now. NuckleDu almost stunned as well.
There's that fierce.
He did get a stun buff, but not a life buff. Gee, just so many good buttons in neutral.
Yeah, he can play like a wall for sure. The universal block.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Hit. Walk back. That was
Oh, a
a
little
throw
too slow with that, and we've got EX stop and dive. Set up, just walk up, crouch, medium kick.
No cancel from NuckleDu.
Yep, no more V-trigger, no more V-trigger. Back down to level 0, and Trashbox gonna take it with a crouching medium kick. It's a very important match here. This is the rubber band match here.
Yeah, a lot of meter. I mean, NuckleDu, I think you have to feel pretty good about that situation. The EX rush punches on the whip punishes are very, very good.
No, too far away.
Yeah.
Good whip punish by NuckleDu.
It's a rough whiff. The command throw already. Heavy kick. No, it goes for the setup.
Oh, the empty jump low. He should be able to get the stun off of this, but not going to be able to kill here in this situation. It's going to drain a lot of life. Maybe try to set up some sort of reset or just get the knockdown and go.
Yeah, misses the save jump, but doesn't matter. NuckleDu cleans it up. And that's the benefit of having meter at the start of the round, right? That, you know, EX rush led to the corner, led to all that set plan. If you're NuckleDu, he does not like to take levels that often, even in the corner. He almost always takes the setup. And the setup, I think, is very consistent, very powerful, especially against a character like Birdie, who does not have great tools to deal with it. Doesn't even have an uppercut if he wanted to, and EX bullhorn real slow.
That's wondering now. Maybe he'll switch to Ed just so he has that EX upper option.
Yeah, that's something to think about. That is also a slow uppercut, but it's an uppercut at least. Right?
Yep, it'll beat command throw, you know. No, gonna stick with the birdie. So not gonna throw a different look at NuckleDu. So NuckleDu, wonder if he's feeling confident here. He's like, I've done 2 games already. Just need to take that one more. Coming all the way to Japan from Florida. Pretty much like the farthest distance in the U.S. to get here.
Yeah, way down there too. NuckleDu comes on over to Japan. As we mentioned, not many came out from the U.S., right? So cool to see him. And in top 8, the punish.
Good amount of prize money on the line for this event. About 90,000 U.S. total.
Yeah, for all the games, right?
Was it all the games?
Yeah, because I think it's 9,000.
Oh, 9,000.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Better in second.
Gotcha. Okay.
Pick up a couple of pro controller.
I think I'm doing the miss 0 count.
Yeah.
Oh, no armor for you.
One thing about, you just mentioned about Ed, right? It's like having that ability to get out of that with his reversal.
Yeah.
Not something we see from Birdie. That's a punish. Big damage.
And the mix-up. Just patience from NuckleDu, and yeah, use that opportunity. You block that low chain, you're plus, and so he uses that opportunity to get the activation into the mix-up. Oh, I thought he was going to go for the instant overhead light kick.
Didn't have V-trigger. Trashbox wins in one hit here now. Can't get hit by medium punch counter hit or heavy kick. What?
Oh,
That was it?
that was...
So that one get hit by that. That's death. Medium punch is death.
Everything is death. Oh.
Real scary. Whiffs the throw to try to bait NuckleDu into doing something.
NuckleDu just being so patient right now, finding the right opportunity, but maybe too patient.
Yeah, Trashbox. He's running out of time. He throws out the EX. He can't chip anymore, so that's why NuckleDu's spinning bar. Just gotta watch dash or jump, and yeah, the stop sign.
Finally. I mean, he had been so patient not hitting button in those situations, and that was allowing Trashbox to move forward. Finally throws out that standing medium kick. And in a way, that's NuckleDu kind of like building that story. I'm not hitting buttons. I'm hitting buttons.
Crouching heavy punch. Something we've seen Trashbox use a lot to whip punish or just throw out kind of at far range. Whip punish.
Good spacing and reactions from Trashbox.
Yeah.
Ooh. Now you're in the corner. This is where G suffers. Not going to spend the critical art for this kill.
Yeah. Uses the chain for the knockdown, and that's...
Headbutt you into the machine.
Man, we haven't seen
Memo.
Earth. Yeah.
Earth, that's it. Power to the us.
Oh, that hurts. Just walk up, heavy kick, stuffing you. That's one of your like favorite buttons to hit as Birdie, so.
Oh. dishing for those crush counter. Oh, tried to fireball the can, it looked like.
Yeah. Trashbox is ready to confirm off of it too. Nice work. You have a lot of hits done there.
And now slowly walking NuckleDu back into the corner. So that's why NuckleDu dashing forward, trying to fight that forward movement from Trashbox.
Yeah, and he hasn't jumped in a while either. Ah, that's a punish. So I think Trashbox is like solely focused on the ground. Yeah. Lost a lot of space to activate.
Yeah, love that reaction from NuckleDu just to dash up and get the offense started in that situation as well.
Yeah, for sure. That Fierce is dead. Do not get hit by it if you're NuckleDu here.
Both of them, even in life, both of them are sitting on so much resources.
Oh, yeah.
But the problem is NuckleDu hasn't been able to activate yet, but that's why he's blocking all those heavy punches again.
Yeah, just keep blocking him, and he's like 2 or 3 blocks away from having... Oh, jump back jab, yeah. I like that choice.
Okay, he's got it activated. He's got it ready to be activated now. It just goes right in there. That's a whip punish right there. Right away into the critical art. Is this going to kill?
He's chilling. A little
Not
bit of
quite.
life. Throws out the V-skill, covering the screen, and that's that NuckleDu moving on in the losers bracket. And time was on his side, too. There was like 10 or 11 seconds left. So pretty tough, I think, for Trashbox to really navigate through fireballs and V-skills and all that kind of stuff. And that's why NuckleDu had to spend it and then just say, all right, well, now that I've spent this, I have a lot of advantage to just kind of wait it out.
Had that little bit of